If you recall, Nomadicans, we did our first season of the Nomadic Demo reviews, and there was but one singular game who ever scored a 10 out of 10 on any individual category. There's one game, and it was for the visual section. And it was Dead Format, the game that you're seeing behind me here. And to celebrate them being the only game to achieve that, in our first season of the Nomadic Demo reviews, we have decided to play the full game now that it is released. Now, for those who don't remember, Dead Format is a survival horror game based on the iconic film era. It's basically 1990s Scotland. Our brother has gone missing after being obsessed with this mysterious new VHS format. We must follow his trail, the tapes, and uncover why the government wants to ban this specific type of VHS tape. Is available on Steam. We went ahead and we purchased it. We've played the demo. We were very impressed with it. Is it actually going to hold up in the full game? Now, that's a good question. Some games don't. Some games blow it out of the water. But what we are going to do is test it out today. How does Dead Format perform from the demo to the real thing? Let's get into it. Been 2 weeks since anyone last heard from my brother. That's not entirely unusual, except I was supposed to be staying with him at his flat last week. Since he already let me know where he leaves his spare key, I decided to let myself in. Wait, that guy. Perhaps I can find some clue to his whereabouts if I take a look around. Well, he's taking the lookskies. And speaking of lookskies, I love how this is. Look, you can even see the stains on that seat. You can see the dirtiness on the carpet. Oh, still looks like a phenomenal game. Why are they hanging a towel over there? Can I look at that? No. Super soft. That's how you know this is the house to be in. Okay, let's read it. Happy birthday! I'm assuming since you're reading this note, you'll let yourself in. Since you're getting so resourceful these days, I'm sure you'll be able to track down your gift. All by yourself. I left a few hits throughout the flat in case you get stuck. I had an alarm clock that looked just like that once. Okay, so this is based in Scotland in the 1990s, I believe. Walk, lean. Hold space. That's interesting. I think these are in case you have a controller. Inventory tab. Okay. What does that mean? Oh, okay. You can lean up and down. We're bobbing. Okay. So, yeah, they left the hands for cold, warm, whatever. Ghoulish video spawned wave of ghastly films. Video format to VHS and Betamax called GHL, referred to as Ghouls, has sparked outrage in both the public and the parliament recently. These tapes were introduced, beating the competition in terms of both quality and recording length, but face some backlash due to the increased risk of the tapes becoming haunted. Regardless of whether these rumors of hauntings are true, the reputation of the format has made it popular with the youth for distribution of bootleg horror tapes. While many deny the legitimacy of these claims, hauntings are true. There have been an alarming recent rise in the number of missing people cases. There have also been reports of outbursts of violence in connection to these tapes, although these reports are so far unsubstantiated. Concerned parents have formed a group to combat this torrent of violence and depraved films flooding the market. With the support of key cabinet members and spearheaded by renowned conservative activist Mary Lighthouse, the group Lighthouse Protection Services, LPS for short, are calling for the banning of GHL film and the public execution of any person found in possession of them. Lighthouse was reached for this comment. If we don't publicly execute these depraved individuals in the manner they deserve, we run the risk of potentially exposing this country's children to violence on film, which is most certainly leads to more violent behavior. So this is how you stop violent behavior. Publicly execute everyone. You stop violent behavior with violent behavior. That's what this newspaper's saying. That seems a little odd. Oh, we collected that for evidence. Look at that little flag on the mug there. Oh. This game still looks incredible. Okay. Everything, I think it's still going to be in the same location. Hot. It's in the closet here. Ooh, he's been doing some paint jobs. And we got these right here, right? Lighthouse is the key. I don't know what that says. How many worlds? The creature is trying to hide among us. No way to kill it. At least the movies are good. So it looks like our brother got way deep into the conspiracy theory. Happy birthday, yo wee dafty. Don't show this to mom and dad. Just tell them I got you CDs or something. I know you don't have your own player yet, so you can come around to mine anytime you want to watch these together. X. I'm guessing X is our brother. Why he has a trash bag by our present, though? An old metal box. This tin has seen better days, but it looks like the latch on the front is loose. I remember this from the... We have to go in and open it. Let's inspect it. I don't like that we have to do that, by the way. Just let me have at it. Symphony of Severed Souls. Okay, this is the music one. Same as last time. Guitar looks sick. So for the most part, this looks the same. Look at that old controller. Plug and play games. I guess we're going to go ahead and insert it. Choose. Does that have fingers on it? What was that? Such a wonderful silent film. Oh. Quiet, I hear his violin. If I remember correctly, we have to go find the violinist and try to escape with something before he catches us. I can't remember what we have to grab, though. Okay, they're Lighthouse Protective Services. That's a little, seems like that's maybe a little different. Okay. A new world has opened! Oh, the frames dropped when that happened this time, though. Oh, the color switches when you step through the door. Black and white color, black and white color, black and white color, black and white color. Ooh. That is an incredible scenery, if I do say so myself. Two statues, same as one is offering a violin to the other. That bird scared me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Ew, his fingers need some trimming. Okay. Can I open this? A blank GHL tape. This tape is just marked with a question mark. It looks like something can be attached to it. Okay. Well, that's a little bit different. He got locked outside the gates. Door is locked from the other side. Okay. The audio is also very good in the game, I had to say. Ooh. Looks like we're roaming through a graveyard. So we're actually in the film? This is how people watch it? This is what the future was supposed to be. But yeah, that'd be terrifying for horror. There is no name on this grave. I can't see how far down the hole goes, but what choice do I have? Same. Whee! Okay, the violin is that evil guy, I'm pretty sure. If I remember right, whatever we need is on that thing right there.
This is called sour.
It's getting closer. I really need him to go away, though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can I just run? I think last time I just ran. Okay, a gold skull. Okay, we're a little hurt. We should be okay, though. He's down here somewhere. But, okay, let's stop with that. Something must be in that case there. We're hiding. Okay, he's distracted. Another blank tape. Another blank tape. Let's go up. I believe the exit was this way. This is still from the demo. I think we have to get out there. Oh. Choose that. Perfect. That did not look like it would fit, though, did it? That looked like the skull from the Phasmophobia challenges. Can I get anything in there? So nothing else can happen. Discoveries? All that's the same. Oh, okay, we're gonna have a lot of discoveries. Just have all of them over. And general, okay, let's keep that going how it is. Healing tape. Great. I'm not sure how long I've been trapped in this hallway. It could have been days or perhaps even weeks. It's impossible to tell when this place is always night. And so far, underground. At least I managed to slip past the violin-playing devil, but I now seem to be stuck here between the wine cellar to the left and some sort of laboratory to the right. First, I ventured to the wine cellar, but as soon as I did, some undead grave robbers rose from the earth and started attacking me. Fortunately, I was able to scramble back here, and they didn't follow. I guess I'll need to arm myself with some kind of weapon before I venture back there. My other choice is the laboratory, but to the right. I'm worried about the screams and strange noises I hear from there. I think the scientists working on something may have gone mad. I guess I'll wait here to see if any help arrives. At least I don't feel hungry in this place, but I am getting rather tired. I remember last time. We just went straight to the laboratory, because I didn't find a weapon anywhere. Things probably changed. But let's find out. There's also a pretty interesting puzzle, if I remember correctly. Yes. Another note. Okay, finally, I'm free. I always work on my creations. Up there in the old world, I had to waste so much time. Waste time on a job, waste time with people, waste time eating and sleeping, but not here. I have all the organic matter I could desire and freedom to create whatever my heart desires. I feel like that's how most people feel inside. That's what they really, truly want. This game is just letting out everyone's deepest wishes. Failures. They were all failures. No matter soon breaks down. The matter soon breaks down in this place and they return back to the dead. Husks of what they once were. They need to branch out to the other creatures, cross species, take the best traits from each other. There are no limitations here. Eureka, I've done it. I found the creation for the perfect organism after so many failed attempts. All it took was the right combination of creatures from these worlds. The recipe is one eye of a cyclops, legs of a spider, and wings of a bat. Okay, that's our puzzle if I remember correctly. But first, I think we gotta get the power on. Okay, that was a bit much. If we turn them all off, That's too low. Did that work? Okay, we got power. What was that? It went in my pocket. Okay, something about, the first one was 1, right? Yes. Oh, okay. A little confusing. I think. Cyclops, spider, wings of a bat. Yes. Seems to have worked. Seems to have worked. But there are screams now. And now we shall rise! Hello, don't mind me. Second tape. Sewer smiles. Okay. Okay. Ew, y'all look nasty. Hope you have a nice night. Door is now unlocked. Interesting. Okay, he's just chilling there. What's this? Oh, this is back at home. Okay. Do we check this trunk for anything? A storage box. Okay, for now, I am gonna put those here. Okay, yeah, I am. That's kind of cool. Take that out. Does that, okay, we got the tape back. Does that mean we're inevitably gonna have to go, how many tapes are there? Does that mean we're inevitably gonna have to go back 2 worlds? Let's go ahead and put this in. This was the last we got to see in the demo, so we're almost caught up to where the demo ended. Directed by Alexander Giles. New movie! Comment down below what your most anticipated movie of 2026 is. Okay, yes, these guys, they're messing with some alien stuff, right? He's saying things, he's saying things. Not gonna lie, he already looks like a zombie. And that is what they call sci-fi. Is that an egg or a trash bag? That is disturbing. Emergency signal. Unauthorized. Something. It's something about us being unauthorized. Okay. This is about where the demo ended, right? Beyond this point. But look at that significant difference between the worlds of what we just witnessed and this one. That's why I got a 10 out of 10 for the visuals. Duck under there, I guess. Hello, anyone working today? It looks like y'all have some holes you need to be fixing up. Is there anything over here? Did I take those? 7th October, 1986, sewer inspection report. I bet they felt that. 3 more weeks of research down here. The water parasite levels are off the charts, and the equipment has just given us. The equipment they've given us just doesn't seem to be up to snuff. Jim's utter incompetence is not helping the matters. I didn't realize causing a burst pipes and broken machinery was part of his job description. Only 3 more weeks, and I'll be out of here. A few of the fellas have been reporting strange smells down here. Not exactly surprising considering where we are, but I can't say they are wrong. They described it as meat, but not like it's rotting, more like it's fresh. If that wasn't enough, I'm also getting reports from them of strange noises like scratching and screeching. I think we're all just overworked, but we have to hit the deadline for the next couple of weeks if we're expecting to get any kind of bonus pay. 3 of us are now missing. What the is going on down here? There are only 2 of us left, and Jim went to find us some supplies. I was bitten by something in the dark, and it seems to have infected my leg. I can't walk. I thought it was a turning gangrenous. I think that's how you say that, but I don't know. But it's still fresh. It bleeds constantly and smells almost sweet. Something calling me in the dark, a voice that wants to follow me. As soon as I'm able to move again, I'll navigate to see what's there. Buddy, I'll be navigating my way home. You can forget that job. We couldn't go in these before. Rotten teeth. 6 rotten teeth barely hanging on in a circular gum to which they are attached. The smell is most foul, but they seem vital in some way. Well, I appreciate them telling us it's vital at least. Bro, are we even supposed to go this way? You know what? I'll come back. I don't know if we're supposed to go that way. I just randomly opened it. Can I jump over that? Now I gotta go the long way? Okay, we're going the long way. This door's locked from the other side. That must be our exit door. I'm gonna snoop around down here. That's also locked from the other side. Okay. Maybe that was the way we're supposed to go. It's kind of weird that it had us shifting that direction. Okay, there's those weird noises they were talking about. There's a lot of junk down here. That was an interesting turn. I don't think it was like that. Wait, what is that? That nasty goop. Okay. But anyways, I like a game that can kind of throw you off the usual what you expect. That's good. Too many games are just too predictable. I did your job for you. Tell Jim to send the pay raise to me. Okay. Excuse me. What was that? Blank tape. Okay, so we got 3 blank tapes. What's this? Channel 42 attachment. It looks like it can be attached to a blank GAL tape. It's marked with the number 42. Well, let's try it. We got a lot of them. Combined. Looks like it's ready to record. Record? So we're doing the recording for the VHS? Okay. Also, where are we keeping these VHS tapes? Are we just keeping them in our back pocket? I hope we don't sit down. I'm looking everywhere for anything that's hidden. Okay. More teeth. We're accepting teeth as currency. Just like in the forest. Is that flesh? Okay, it's time to get our sci-fi on. What is that thing? But that's like a rat. What happens when we pick our head up? Nothing? Okay. Like it caught us. Still dripping. Okay, we're going deeper in the tunnel. Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel! More bones. Ew. Disturbing. Okay, okay. I don't like it. I'm just gonna be honest. Starting out, I do not like this. It's creepy. It's absolutely disgusting. What is growing on the walls? It looks like the same skin the mutants have from Sons of the Forest, if I'm being honest. Okay. Here's the pistol we saw from the movie. Disgusting abominations! What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We died for real. We died for real. Do we have to start that whole thing over from the beginning? Bro, are you telling me?
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Some of this level did change a little bit, I have a feeling. They're just gonna log that just for the sake of logging it. That is disgusting. That is purely disgusting. But we survived. We're like an alien cowboy. Ew. Do we do anything with this stuff back here? No, no extra buletes or nothing? Consume. Okay, we're just at caution now. Hopefully we get another health potion or something soon. For weapon slots? Channel attachment? Okay. Alright, idiot. I've no idea if you found this note, but I know you found your birthday gift and follow me into the town. Okay, this is our brother. I'm so sorry. I had no idea that all the haunted tape malarkey was real. At least the films are decent. We're going to have to find a way to work together and get ourselves out of this mess. Find a weapon and arm yourself. It's not just creatures in the tape. There's something that's been stalking me from the shadows, and I'm fairly certain it's not friendly. So it's not just the creatures we're seeing, it's something else too? That's a little spooky dooky. Well, he said to arm ourselves, but there's nothing new. I sure hope we don't die right here of all places. Also, what kind of sewer system has all this fancy stuff in it? And there's another one of those things. It's a lot darker in here than it was in the black and white film. Oh, is this a hidey hole? Are we about to have to hide from something? Okay, there's another place there. Ew, someone's leaking! Oh, I thought someone was standing there for a second. And another attachment. What? Why so many attachments? This game is basically our brother got trapped inside of a VHS tape that's haunted. And we must find him, but we're also inside the VHS tape. That didn't work. We need like bolt cutters or something. Is it in here? Also reload that. Yeah! It squirms. Wait a minute. Ooh. What is this malarkey? Is this like a teasing saying we should be saving the game? Wait a minute here. I think this is teasing that we should be saving. So we can't go through that, right? We're missing something we gotta pick up. Or is it in another world? Do we gotta go back to the other VHS tape and blast those boys away with this gun? I think we're cooking something here. Tavas with the subscription. Thank you, Tavas. Welcome to the community. Okay, let's do it. Let's go take a back ski. Go and shoot those grave robbers. Oh, this is... The puzzles are gonna be deep. They're gonna be multi-layered puzzles. I kind of like that. That's a lot of back and forth play, but okay. Call the elevator back so we can skip the guy at the beginning. Thank goodness the mad scientist put an elevator in so we don't have to walk our fat butt down the stairs. Ah, this is nice on our legs. Welcome and Santa on the YouTube. So I'm guessing now we gotta go back to this other end. Just imagine this guy being brain dead looking at the camera like, Too bad that didn't respond. We could use another one of them. Okay. Bro, I got 2 bullets left. What are you talking about? Wait, what? But when I step out... Okay, I'm super confused here. The nice thing is they're slow. Like vampires. Just gonna slip on through there. Don't mind me, guys. Sounds like they went back down under. Channel 13 attachment? Okay, some kind of weight puzzle, perhaps? Another thing to hide under? No. Well, you know, I thought that would work, but I guess we were wrong. Jeez, don't do that. You dirty bird. Reputed to contain a distilled terror of a cosmic great one sloshing around inside. A sloshing great one? We got a man on the clock. A painted doll, a morbid doll with painted limbs, okay. The Ballad of a String a Limb. Captured and tortured, heavy his terror grew. First crushed his limb to violet and blue. String a limb, would the knee want to be him? Would nay want to be him, okay. Still won't repent his rebellion obscene. Seconds soaked his limb till necrosis gangrene. String a limb, would nay want to be him. Defiant and different and better off dead. The last limb was cut, all bloody and red. Okay. And then we have one more thing in here. Let's give... Is it the same? It's not the same. Okay. Looking at that. Choose that. No. That doesn't work. Okay, well, let's look at that. That's 11, 2, 4. Let's try that. But wait, it doesn't go that high. It's 11, 2, and 4. Is there any other symbols somewhere? I wasn't looking for numbers per se. Any other symbols? Can I do anything with this? Finely crafted and deadly instrument, a bow and string, hard enough to snap, sending multiple cosmic shards blasted forward. Very short range. Okay, so this is a weapon. Can I inspect this? To contain a distilled tarot gray. Okay. I can combine. Nothing can be done yet. And it won't let me use this either. Okay. So I feel like there's two puzzles going on simultaneously. So we did have this, right? Captured and his first limb, violet and blue. So we have a puzzle about color. What happens if we use this? The doctor will be with you soon. Okay, so that gave us healing. Well, that's nice. Okay, we'll use that. And then if we can see, this actually has the colors that were on there just a second ago. This is attachment 42. This is attachment 13. So we know what the 13 does, and now we have to exit to combined, and we have to do all this extra stuff, and it's kind of crazy. Choose that. What's this going to give us? Okay, that gave us teeth. The first crushed his limb, violet and blue. Then the green, which would be 1, right? So it's hand, foot, foot. No, the hand. So 2, 4, 6. Okay. That would be 2, 6, 4. Thank goodness. Anyways, what did we get? Sewer pipe part. Sewer pipe part. So that's what we're going to put in the bloody red thing, right? I hope we never come back to this. Bad leakage they got here, eh? Go ahead and use that. I hate that it pops up too like that every time. Where's the next enemy? Stay away. You disgust me. That thing is straight swallowing. What's this? Ooh! Ooh! We got more of everything we need. Okay, I like that. Look for things to crawl under. That's the way. This is the way. Okay, our next film is there. Sorry, bud. No? Okay. Well, I had to try. I don't like the way you're looking. Eyes moving. I wonder if it can see me. Well, I mean, we just shot it, so didn't seem to care too much. I had to turn that off. Oh. I was going to do that anyways with this one, but that saved us some ammo, so I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Don't spit on me, you freak. It ain't one of those shows. It sounds like a chainsaw. Finally got a better look at the creature stalking me. I recognized his face. It's that old Boot Mary Lighthouse. I think that's just using Scottish slang. But anyways, it's Mary Lighthouse, the one that's trying to ban the tapes. The one that keeps banging about all banning tapes in the first place. She's not looking like a frail old woman anymore. I only stepped through the light for a second, but it looked more like some sort of giant vulture, feathers loosely hanging from its twisted, wrinkled neck and scrawny legs, bent backwards like a bird, but the worst part was its face. I'll never forget that face as long as I lived. It looked like a face of an old woman. But it was just dead and lifeless. The thin, frail skin was stretched over its own head like it was wearing a mask, still clinging to a cruel attempt to look like us. I hope I never see his face again. I hope you've not caught the creature's attention yet, but if you do, stay quiet and stay out of sight. It's practically sensitive to sound. I saw one of those grotesque rats squealing out, and Mary came charging from miles away and gutted the thing in seconds. As far as I know, there's no way to kill it. Keep quiet, hide, and out of sight. Okay. The spider who snared. They can't escape someone killing them. Okay. I'm guessing that's the creature. Stay quiet and out of sight, right? That's what he said. Can I just run past? Hot dang! Move! Daggum. Jeez! From this side too? Y'all need to learn about personal space. Consume it. We're still at caution, though. Well. Are you not dying because of that? Excuse me? Is there an invisible wall here? How dare you forbid me from cheating? So, go back this way? Okay. Go ahead and kill it. And take another save. Do not. It's going to trick us eventually. I can see it. See, we have a flashlight in this world. Go ahead. Choose that. I'm ready to watch. Okay, got a woman. So something about spider webs. Spider who snared the marionettes. But it looks more like a stalking film. Uh-oh.
What are you doing in here? You scared the life out of me. Is that my painting?
Same guy from the last film.
For life. I gave it lungs.
No, you mistake cruelty for life.
And you mistake weakness for art.
First film with talking in it. The other two were silent.
Do you hear it? The canvas is screaming.
I mean, it just looks ugly. I don't know what to
Who's
say.
there?
So, death by paint? What did I just watch? No, 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 it's okay, it's okay. We don't need to see it again. It's okay. Oh. Nah, this is fancy. I don't think our teeth are going to get us very far. We really don't have much space. I'm pretty sure the candle will be used here, though. It looks like it belongs in this world, based on the colors. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous! Then there's another one of those things. Okay, where's the first thing we take? There's something about this heart that is deeply unsettling. Whoever painted it must be quite disturbed. You said it. I think they are all disturbed. Can't smash that? A marionette door? Okay, give me a second to peek around here for some of the goodies. Okay, let's go ahead and combine these just for the sake of us. Can't look at that one. Just for the sake of us being able to have storage space. Heard something fall or someone move. Okay, got another one. Another blank tape. Okay, so we need something to fit in the hole. They spray paint another one of these things, which I think is probably the Ghastlies signature, if I'm not mistaken. I think those are the things that make this place haunted. Oh, he looks nice. Candle doesn't work there. We got a health thing. Nobody has... There's a hiding spot there. I'm assuming that crow lady will come in this, as they're saying. There's a lot of tables for us to hide under. We can get under there, right? Yeah, we can. I'm almost just assuming she will pop out any minute. There's a lot of rooms we gotta unlock here. It's locked from the other side. Okay, that guy is missing his head. What was that? Another blank Ghastlies tape. Yeah, the only thing we didn't get from the last place was the violin. The violin we couldn't catch. For whatever reason. Okay, I don't think we went this way. This looks new, at least. Looks like a chase scene is about to happen. That's super realistic. Okay. Hello? Who let one rip? Is that where she died? Hang on. Locked from the other side. I hear somebody humming. Hello? I come in peace. And I'd like to stay in one piece, if I could, please. That is sinister. I have a bad feeling about all of this. A wooden disc with a centipede in the front on the face. Okay. The mannequin's right there. I think we might be cooked. Prepare for the worst! Something else is definitely moving around here. Okay, we have like 6 doors we found so far. I know the one that this is of must be upstairs. While we're here. What is that thing? Is that the crow that they were talking about? That is disgusting. So she crawls out of those things, huh? How long do we have to wait for it to go back in? Sounds like she went back in there. There's so much noise happening right now. I cannot tell what's real and what's fake. I'm pretty sure it goes in here. Now is she going to come for us? She hasn't detected that. They said she works on sound. Okay, I can't close the door. Looks like there's the bolt cutters. This room's definitely going to make a lot of sounds. What is this? Name, Fabio. Male, 33, musician, painter. That's the address. Diagnosis, agoraphobia, crime. Suffers from extreme agoraphobia, which he suppressed for years. Touring and playing a large audience by wearing a blindfold and headphone that block the sounds of the audience and play the sound for the rest of the band. During this final performance... We're hiding while we read that. And she already went back. Playing to a large audience by wearing a blindfold and headphones that block the sound of the audience and played to the sound of the rest of the band. During the final performance, an overzealous fan climbed onto the stage and ripped off his blindfold and headphones. Gustavo froze as the room fell silent. He quietly ripped out the electrical socket supply of his amplifier and tossed the live cable into the crowd, killing several audience members. He claimed the room was full of vultures. Art, therapy, and electroshock. That's interesting right there. That's very interesting. Agoraphobia, I'm not exactly sure what that is. Okay, I know we need this for sure. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's definitely more sound-based than sight-based. Oh, it's the same as yesterday. It's the dead format game. That is ugly. Okay, there's also this over here we haven't explored yet. We have what we need for the next thing. Anything I can collect? That's a lot of teapots. I don't even want to sprint. Locked from the other side. Yeah, sprinting activates her. For sure. Oh, can we see her face? Oh, look at that ugly mug. That's horrific. I bet she looked just like her daddy. That's the lighthouse lady that's supposedly trying to make all these tapes illegal. I can see why. She doesn't want anybody to see how ugly she looks. Oh my goodness, that's disgusting. She's going back though. Also, give me some of the sewer things. We're going back into the sewers. Go ahead and save it while we're here too. I can only imagine how many times we're going to have to jump back into that world and hide from the vulture. I also imagine the vulture will come to each world with us now, because I've seen that design in almost every world, just she hasn't come through yet. The plan is we'll eventually check it out for sure. We also have 3 new demos that just released yesterday. Yesterday, they came out on the market. And we're going to do reviews on those too, as well as get back to Sons of the Forest. Honestly, we got so much to explore now. It's kind of insane. But we have a lot of things on the docket to definitely do. And all 3 of the demos are horror based for our horror fans, and I think we have 1 non-horror. So a big variety. 100 demos to Christmas, absolutely. Got to get as many as we possibly can to meet our goal. What? You ugly. And, yeah, you can stay down there. What did we get, by the way? Not great things. We did get 1 health, which is good. I don't know how many demos we got so far. I think we're almost to 6. Which is only 12 days in the year, which is good. But we gotta get better. I also saw this brand new Indonesian game that's coming out too. I hope the studio recognizes that I want it. I want it, and I want to show everybody. If it's really as good as what they're teasing. It's based off an Indonesian comic book, The Blind Warrior. They're making a video game on it. And I've made some postings about how excited I am for it, and the studio has recognized those postings. I hope we can get a teaser at some point for it. That'd be an amazing addition to our year. But we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see if they let us. Okay, we're getting a lot of ammo. A lot of ammo. It's a lot darker down here than it was before. A lot more grainy. Ah! Maybe that's why. Sometimes those bullets just don't register. Like, it acts like it's not hitting, but I know I'm hitting it. But it doesn't make the ding sound. Sounds like some twisted joker. Oh, there's one behind me too? We're done. Well, that's why we saved when we did. What? We finally did it. We killed the dinosaurs. We needed a lot of teeth. That bird thing, I assume, is going to pop up any time now. Oh, yes. What is our... Go ahead and use it. I wish we could save in between these sections. It looks like this computer's waiting on an input from 2 different switches. Perhaps should look around. Okay. I mean, I'm guessing we just follow the wires. Oh, there's the thing. Uh-oh. Yeah, she's back. She's invincible. We can't fight her. We just hide. I really hope we'll be fine. Looks like that wants us to go back downstairs. Uh-oh, that made noise. I guess we need to be wary of the glass. Or if I die and have to fight those things again. Okay. Okay, hold up. There's the computer. What do I do with that information? Okay, there's a place to hide here. We found the blue one. There's a place to hide right there, too. Sounds like she's coming back. Imagine we get there and what we're doing actually sets off some kind of secret alarm that starts blaring like a nuclear facility. Okay, I did hear it that time. It sounds like a movie starting. Which makes sense, this is all about tapes. Dun 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 dun! I hear her fat footsteps. We need to wait to hear her climb back up. This really slows the game pace down, it does. It adds a whole new layer of terror, but it slows it down. You are correct. What's up, Vero? How you doing? Okay, that's the sound she's crawling back. I'm pretty sure. Okay, looks like we can hide here, dude. That might be a trap, though. What am I doing? Did that work? Or not? It did not. That was not good. Why is she not making any noise? Switch complete. Okay. You can't run and crouch at the same time. You have to stop running to crouch. Oh, that's terrifying. Okay, we gotta find the red one. We got halfway done. Honestly, not the little bobblehead guys, little bop'em sock'em guys that come and beat you. That's harder than she is, I'd say. But again, it just kind of depends on the hiding spots. We are still just barely getting to know her. Okay, she's going back. She's going back. Okay. Gotta find the red now. Yeah, she's invincible. The letter that we got about her in the beginning said that she cannot be killed. Just hide. And she relies on sight and sound. Based on how many health tapes we're getting, I'd assume that the game planned for us to get hurt more than we have, though. So I think that's a sign we're doing good, or it's a sign that something absolutely atrocious is coming. She could spawn right there. There's so many entryways for her. Okay, I see the red things again. I think we gotta go down. The blue was up, red must be down. She not actually out again? She wasn't. That was a trick. So the chainsaw noise doesn't necessarily mean it's her. But the TV sound always means it is. Okay, that's kind of crazy. Also, if you look at our pistol, it kind of looks like there's an ogre looking back at us. Or a little goblin. Like the back of our gun looks like a goblin. Gotta wait for her climbing. Did she already climb? Maybe she's so far away. Okay, here's a red. This may be good. There's a hiding spot here. I don't like it not being under something, though. I'm looking for a better hiding spot, but I cannot find one. There is no good hiding spot here. Okay, let's let her do her thing. Okay. So I don't think she's gone back yet, but we're gonna go ahead and move our balloon over a little bit. Sounded like something fell behind us. She didn't come for us though. Okay, prepare for shooting. I imagine something's gonna come at us. It's never easy. Inventory is full. Combined with that, give me some of this. Thank you. And is this a doorway? Locked from the other side. There's another hiding area. She can come right there. Of course she can. That's a very quiet elevator. It still has the sensation of a trap. Okay, we're going to read that in a safer space. And let's, I guess, go ahead. Get rid of that. Because I imagine the pumpkin's important. Creepy carved face into it, and it's hollowed out with something. I hate that. With space for something to be placed inside, but that's where our candle goes. Alright, that's where our candle probably goes. Let's go into those letters. Brother's Note 3. I don't know what you've been up to, but you've really that allude voice her off. She's backed off me for a bit, but you need to be careful anytime you hear the scratching in the walls. You're drawing too much attention. That's what the chainsaw thing is, huh? It's the scratching. Turns out we're not the only ones here. A cult of horror fans like ourselves have been traveling through these tapes longer than us, and they're fighting back against the vulture. They call themselves the New Flesh. They told me the tapes are designed to break down the vulture human's disguise, which explains why Lighthouse has been so keen to erase any trace of them. The Lighthouse has been worming her way into upper echelons of society and using her power to influence to secretly siphon off resources from the planet. The New Flesh have explained to me that we are not all occupying the same version of these tapes. I wondered why you weren't getting all the items I was leaving out for you and where the items for me were coming from. Each person that watched the tapes has been separated into their own dimensional existence. The New Flesh are able to help direct items left in one dimension to another, so I asked them to help me send a little gift your way. Next time you are back at the flat, look out for it. So wait, if we're going back to the flat, that means they're coming out of the TV, though. That means they're not in the TV at all. That's kind of spooky dooky. Okay, we got rid of some bullets. I hope that wasn't a bad sacrifice. Okay, this is a gift. I like that packaging. A gift from my brother. Perhaps it can be opened if I take a closer look. Let's do it. What did brother leave from me? Oh, it's like a mystery how to open it? Okay. Oh, it's a wooden disc with a strange distinguished face on it. I know exactly what door this goes to. I don't remember exactly how to get to that door. This is it. This is it. It has to be. Okay. Okay, our inventory is not full. Okay, we'll read that in a safe place. I thought she saw us for a second. Okay, we got the red spider door that we just now discovered while we're here. Okay, so I guess all these people are bad people doing something bad or something? Esmeralda, female, 27, occupation painter, delusional disorder, killed her boyfriend with a palette knife while believing him to be a malevolent stalker. That's the video we watched, but we watched her get killed. Ooh. He followed her home after an argument. Neighbors heard a distressed female voice shouting, but only calm retorts from the male. Esmeralda was found with a bloody palette knife in her hand and her boyfriend laying bleeding on the floor from multiple stab wounds. She claims he was no longer her boyfriend, but had instead been replaced by a vulture. Her treatment was art therapy sessions and electroshock. So both patients had electroshock, and they both had something to do with vulture people, which they probably thought were not true. I wonder if they're part of the new flesh. Yeah, we're taking a risk, but we're going to do it anyways. We'll probably save in between. We probably will, yeah. What was that? Did that go in our inventory or our notes? A pack of violin strings crafted in Edinburgh. When held closely to the ear, you can hear the faint screaming of souls. Ah, is that what we need? We might have to go back to the other tape and figure that out. I don't know. Okay, if the puzzle's there... Wait, does the jack-o'-lantern go in here? It does. Okay. I think it's right around this corner. No? It's on the other side of this corner? I know it's close. You can't combine those? That is bizarre, isn't it? Okay, well, it's loaded and we got an inventory slot open. Let's go down this way then and see what happens. I imagine we have werewolves in the distance. It just straight disappeared. Okay, let's... Flesh-eating flytrap? Well, that doesn't seem too comforting. Okay, there is a goodie bag here. I believe that's another health attachment. Carrot reading? Okay, we can do that. That's a little less scurry. We got a healing tape. Why the sudden all the gifts? What are you going to do to me? It's so dark back here. Oh, don't do that. I think it wants me to go this way. There's just meat laying about. Bro, I was hoping so badly we were done with this world. Wait, she can pop in here too? Flash-eating fly trap and saying go this way, and yeah. Where do we hide? This? Okay, we gotta give it flesh. I think I actually saw some meat back here, but I don't think I could pick it up. I think we hide in there, maybe? It was somewhere in here. Yeah, right here. $22, that's brand new. Okay, we have enough space. Okay, severed arm. Yeah, these ones I think is where we would go. I heard a strange noise. Locked from the other side, so we gotta unlock that door with the flesh eater, I'm guessing. This is gonna be a maze to get back. Okay, but we got the goods. We got the goods. I don't know what 22 means. 22 is the first time we're seeing it. We've had 13 and 14. Okay, good sir. Here's you an arm. Can I pass through? It's a good, healthy Bule arm. Yep, Thank you. If you see that crow, would you please do the same thing to her? Oh no. Well, what? Why are you so bulky? Guessing we gotta go over this way then. Oh. Well, okay then. Right. So we have to have something to give to him. Let's look around a little bit. This one's unlocked now. We must be having to go back, do the tape, then come back again. Door is now open. I don't know what that did. I didn't have time. I didn't have time. It's stressing me out, man. Something in there we need, though, I guess. Okay, goodbye. Spider candle, so that's what we need for the red room, I'm assuming. I'm assuming that's what we need for the red room, because the red room is a spider door. I am so confused on how to get out of here, though. That's where the arm was. Or not. C4 explosive? Wait a minute. This is taking some big turns. Why is it so black in here? We'll read it when we're in a safe place. Okay, greetings, traveler of the astral planes of darkness. We are the New Flesh. We are the ones that created the tapes that help us break down Lighthouse disguise and expose it to the world. As horror fans, we intentionally themed them in the way that they were never meant to be dangerous. Lighthouse has been twisting them against us, making them violent and deadly, and attempting to eradicate us. I'm sure you are aware we have spoken with your brother. It has taken some considerable effort to make contact in your existence, as the Vulture seems to be paying very close attention to you. But now you must have spent enough time in these tapes we have created that you will be able to start to see beyond the facade of the Vultures. You will get a glimpse of the truth. Unfortunately, we have lost contact with your brother and the fear the worst. He is not the first in our order to perish. These creatures that fill the tape were those that came before us and fell to the lighthouse. We know this must hurt you, but you must not wallow on what is most likely his death. Continue to help us travel through these tapes and find some way to end this wretched, foul creature once and for all. Long live the New Flesh. Well, that's horrible. So our brother died? I don't know how that happened, but okay. I think this is the new one, so let's choose it. What's it do? Telephones. Noisemaker phone. Can be thrown to create a loud ringing noise distraction. Okay, so we got a distraction mechanism. It's I. Violin strings. Cool, cool. We don't have the violin yet. More teeth. And then the other one's health. Okay, we did need the teeth, though. We really did. Let's go ahead. We'll take the C4. Take the phone. Let's go ahead and go back to the marionette thing. And then we're taking a right turn here. I do believe. But she's gonna come out right there. Two chairs out here too, by the way. Wait, that's not it? Is it the one over here? Okay, we'll go check. And it's... looks like her room is next anyways. That literally made no sense. Just give me the thing! Okay, what did that note say? Binacci, 35 male, sculptor, puppet master. Schizoaffective disorder. Crime, he drugged, bound, and encased a family of 3 in plaster sculpture. That's the sculpture in front of us, isn't it? I think that's the... oh, man. Depicting the horroring of hell and display at a local church. The congregation all loved the pieces and believed the panic screams that emanated from the sculpture shared a religious experience reflecting the suffering of the sinners. They relished in the experience until the screams died down about a week later. Then complaints of the smell started and the bodies of the victims were uncovered. Treatment was art therapy and electroshock. They all had electroshock and something with art. Get out of here, you old hag. What was this thing? Stone violin? So we can finally get the violin? I was correct. So what do we need it for? And more ammo. She'll probably come back. I want to get a little bit of a look-ski here. Beat it, Grandma! The phone counts as a weapon. Okay. Phone counts as a weapon. But the violin makes noise when you use it as a weapon, so... I'm sure every time you use it, you attract her. So there's probably some good things and bad things about that. It's probably a strong weapon with consequences. That's what I'm guessing. Okay, we have no more things for doors. Unless we're lucky enough to find one here. Okay, we unlocked more of the house. That's one of the sculptures we just saw. Our inventory is full. That has the strings, though. Well. Our inventory is full. We will have to come back to this. Okay, we're taking that. Teeth. And then there's this. I mean, it has to be one of 9, right? There's only so many options here. Was there a note we missed? Let me check again. Notes. No, it's just her report. Stay away. Stay away. Go away, arthritis.
Hello. Bye-bye.
We forgot the extra ammo. So we came all this way, only to forget the biggest, most important thing we could have brought. Well, not the most important thing, because we did bring the stone. Wait, it devoured? I loaded this up with 2 when I left it last time. Now we don't have a choice. We have to go back. Which of the films are my favorite? This one, the Bright House, definitely. No question about it. Let's see if it's this. So it makes no sense to me. No, it could be the red door because it is red on the... Okay, we'll try. Yeah. You might be right. You might be cooking something there with that one. Ah. This is just like a big escape room. I love escape rooms. I don't think they have those in Indonesia, but in the US, they're really popular. Mad scientist. Okay, maybe she can't get under here. Okay. Salty summer. Bitter. Okay, let's see if we can... Sacramental wine created? What? I didn't do nothing. Another phone. Why so many phones all of a sudden? Why can't I just take them off the shelves? Hey, Neil, you went wondering, you're tripping Jakarta? Another Sacramento wine. Stop. You get me another one. What was it, what was the escape room about? I used to work in an escape room. It was one of the jobs I did in college. And then after that, I loved them. And in the U.S., in the town I used to live in, there was dozens, just in the city. They are super popular. Not a profitable business. Almost none of them were profitable. They're all under in some way. But everybody loved them. It's called Pandora's Experience. I'm gonna have to search that. I love escape rooms. I love escape rooms so much. That's partly why I like this map. It has escape room vibes on it. Hopefully he doesn't come for us while we're here. I imagine he's gonna scream when we do this. I want to just blast her so bad, just to hurt her. Just because she annoys me. But I can't, because she's invincible. I just want to blow out a kneecap. Know what I'm saying? Let her arthritis really kick in. Oh, I thought she was coming back. I was so scared for a second. Wait, we got the Sacramento wine. Oh, we must not have got the ingredients correct. Oh, dang. How do we find out then? Okay, let's take a lookie. Drug bound and encased. Sculpting the horroring of hell displayed at the local church. Panic screams from the sculptures. They relished the experience for 3 weeks. Started in 3 weeks, so 2 3s. Nothing really saying there. What about this? Yeah, drop it. Okay, we have that in our inventory now. It's not that one. That's kind of pretty. Yeah, we're definitely on our own with everything on this. Jeez. Stop it. Blow your knees out. We're in danger. Is it something else? I don't think so. There's like 8 different combinations, but the thing is, you have to go back and forth, and it takes so long to go back and forth, at least in my opinion. Kind of fits the horror theme they're going for. It absolutely does. Okay, there must be a note we're missing from somewhere. I just wanted to stop telling me to press E every time we go there. Let's go. 1, heal. 2, let's maybe go back to the other tape and see if there's something we're missing there.
Disconnected.